Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. The Panthers bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it falls incomplete. And the Commodores will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That's a strong stiff arm. tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's 3rd down for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense. And they
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the sack, but it's brought down after a short gain. Commodores are in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes you can get sacked.
important third down play coming up. Quarterback operating an empty set. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll test the right side here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Back to throw. It's Holstein. Makes a quick catch. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Yeah, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Snags a quick throw. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on 3rd down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the 1st down.
The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. With the catch, it's Robinson.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space. 2nd
down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Breaking free at the 35. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They'll run it to the right side. Brought down, it crosses midfield for 46.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to pass this time. Powering through. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short in the +27. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Commodores with 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They're going to run the option. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this is even made it the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. It's a quick grab. He picks up the first down but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First and 10 play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
There's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He shreds the tackle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the second down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. They're going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Kissing return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Now rolling out to his left. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
The Commodores pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into the 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring it down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Hand off to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.